So I've been wanting to make a video coming back for a little while now, and I figure instead of trying to talk about everything going on, because I'm still figuring a lot of stuff out at the moment with everything and such, I wanted to just kind of just do what I always do and just talk about random stuff that goes on in my head. Sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair right now. It is 6:40 in the morning. I'm really tired and this video is going to go up probably later today, which I'm really excited for. Welcome back to Militia Chat, the premier place where I talk about the random crap that goes on in my head. And today, we're going to talk about something that really still sucks for me, personally. This is not anything to do with any of the situation that I have going on at the moment. This is actually something that I think about every once in a while that still makes me sad. And that is Highguard. I miss Highguard, man. I really actually do. I loved the game a lot. Like at first I was kind of like on the same boat most people fucking were, but like man, do I really just miss being able to have fun game to play with friends that didn't feel so frustrating to play. Like, yeah, there were sweaty people that played the game, and that kind of sucks here and there. But like, that's every shooter in the world because everybody learns metas and whatever. But like, it didn't happen enough to where I was like hating the game. It was like, one sweaty match every once in a while, blah blah blah, and I just enjoyed the shit out of it. I enjoyed the community of it with my friends. You know, like me, Thaz, and Chris and Gavin. Whenever we could convince him to play, I loved Highguard. It was such a fun and unique thing for me because again, I'm not really a shooter fan. You know, I'll play PvE shooters. I don't typically though. I don't typically do fucking PvP. You know, it's just not my thing. I don't enjoy PvP. I was in a Discord call by myself. I realized if you heard that in the background, sorry. You can tell it's been a while since I've done one of these, but yeah, I miss Highguard. I really do. I know people are working to like create a fan made sort of like thing that they're doing with like Concord and such. I know that's a big undertaking that a lot of people are, working on, but I wish it was something that could happen. I know they put in a lot of like measures for anti-cheating and blah blah blah, but like, man, I miss this fun game. It was not perfect. It had its flaws. It definitely felt like an amalgamation of a lot of other games, but like I enjoyed it. The same way I feel like that I enjoy Invincible's animation. It's not perfect, but I enjoyed the feeling that it gave me. I enjoyed the stories that were told, you know? And Highguard was just this very simple, very easy to learn and pick up and understand sort of game that just I didn't suck at. I was able to enjoy and just make memories with my friends. You know, it was one of the first sessions that we did truly as the 5-man idiotics. You know, like that was I think one of our first sessions we did when Chris had joined, and that was great. I loved it because we had a game that was 5 fucking people you could play with, and that was hard to find in our world of gaming. And everything's usually like 4, 6, and it was nice. I'm not gonna sit here and say that some of the people who worked on Highguard weren't saying some really dumbass shit, because they were. I'm not gonna defend that at fucking all. But the game as a whole, I enjoyed it. And I know that's something not a lot of people agree with, but like, I don't really care. I enjoyed Highguard. I enjoy Invincible. I just enjoy things, personally for me. And I'm glad that I was able to get some level of enjoyment out of it. And I know that you guys, when you watch streams, you guys were having fun watching too. I know, it was probably painful to watch me play a shooter and fucking suck half the time, but like, I had my own fun with it, and that was what was more important than anything else. To me, at least. But, yeah. Usually that happens with most games I play, I feel like. There was another game I played, it was called Death Garden. It was when I was big into asymmetrical horror games. They were able to get a more stable revival actually going. I'm actually in the Discord server. It's like Prometheus Death Garden Rebirth or some shit. And you can like play the game. It's a great game to play. I haven't like talked with a lot of people about trying it sometime. I've done the same thing with like Dead Realm because that was also another fan thing that came out, which was really really cool. You know, and it's and the same. Oh, and I'm looking through my Discord servers here. Fucking Spellbreak. That was one of my favorite games that got shut down. I missed the fuck out of Spell. I should have made a video about Spellbreak too. You know, I'm gonna talk about Spellbreak too for a quick sec. Spellbreak was a battle royale. When I was in the battle royales, I had a couple of phases in my life. I was into asymmetrical horror, battle royales, and fucking high guard. But I loved Spellbreak so much. That was a game that like was fun because it was cool with magic and being able to like mix runes together to get cool elemental mixtures and powers and potencies with runes and stuff. And it was a great time. That was one that I was able to play with a lot of people, and then Epic shut it down. But like they made it so like fans could fucking play the game still, and I'm part of the fan server for that too, and I love that, and it's really cool. And I wish that I hope that laws and such get introduced to where people can still play the games that they paid for or still want to experience in like an offline mode or like in private servers and shit. Because I really think that's important. From a game preservation standpoint, and just from like if you spend $60 on a game or some shit, you should be able to still play it. You know what I mean? Like if you bought something, you should be able to do it. You should be able to play it. It shouldn't matter if they don't want to support it publicly anymore. Let fans play games and have fun still if they want to. I never played Anthem. I wish I did. But yeah. Yeah. High Guard. I miss it. I miss Spellbreak. I miss a lot of games. Games just die, man. I'll have to tell you guys. Someone remind me in the comments section sometime in like a week or so. I gotta tell you guys the story of the game that I backed that died. That's a fun story. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching a Militia Chat video. It feels good to record one that I feel like I'm gonna actually post because I've recorded a couple and I've been just like they've been like talking about my mental health and such, and it's better than where it was a few days ago. Let's put it that way. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys as always for watching these videos if you do, and yeah, I will on either Monday or Tuesday you'll see a new video on the main channel. You'll probably see a stream on Sunday, which I'm very excited for, and of course the podcast on Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.